Rogue tier, we still winning. Magic card, oh, we extending. Dark Law, he still contending. Sunrise, your lights in it. Yugi peoples, welcome to the commentary. We still got a couple of diamond duels left from the last month's rank up climb, so you'll see a couple more of these games here. This was after I put Destiny Hero Plasma into my deck, so yeah, we go ahead and Hero lives right there because I am trying to get mass change. You see the Imperm come down. I got Stratos in my hand, so I'm like, I can just use him to go get Ferris or whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and summon Stratos to add Ferris to my hand, and this actually ended up being a very bad play because I was like thinking that I would add something to my hand to discard off of Ferris in order to get his effect after I do this, but then I was like, it's just kind of pointless. So the Ferris ends up being like really dead inside of my hand. I decide to go the route of Plasma since I am now running that card. So you see, I'll do that. I'll go ahead and bring out the Mally Boy. Go ahead and use Cross Crusader's effect to put Mally Boy back in the deck, and go ahead and use Cross Crusader's effect to add Plasma to hand. And right here, banish Mally Boy to special summon Mally Boy, so I can go ahead and get Plasma out on the board. So now I have Plasma, DP, and Ash, and I just feel like, I'm pretty good. He didn't have Nib. I didn't see no blinkies going on and stuff. So right here, he summons Ecclesia, and I'm just thinking to myself, this has got to be bait, right? Why would he use Ecclesia to special summon Moyi to the board with Plasma on the board? So I decide not to ash it. I'm just going to hold on to it and see what he might do. And he goes ahead and brings out the Moyi. I'm pretty sure they don't run Droplet just because they can't really afford to be discarding things or sending cards from their hand to the graveyard, because they need those worms in their hand to trigger like Yong Yun and Moyi. So now you see the Long Yuan come down, and I'm gonna have to go ahead and pop that token instead of the Long Young or the Moyi because I don't want to see Baron come out. I don't want to see Chi Chao come out or anything like that. So I'm gonna activate DPE's effect, pop the token, activate DPE's effect to bring them back, and turns out I did good by holding on to the Ash, because right there I'm gonna Ash the Swordsoul Emergence because he could have went to go search for Taya, and he might have been able to do something there. I'll go ahead and Ash the Emergence so he can't do that. Comes back to my turn, DPE comes back out. I'm gonna activate Plasma's effect, try to give him the big suck, and then there comes the Swordsoul Blackout, and then pretty much at this point this game is over with. Like, there's nothing he can really draw to put him back in this game, because even if Taya comes down, DPE just pop the token or whatever, and and he's gonna realize that. And I also hadn't used Denier's effect in Grave, so you see me try to activate Denier's effect there. I was going to go ahead and do some stuff with Ferris, but he surrenders the game, and easy clap. Moving on into the next game here, you're going to see I have a pretty good opening hand here, and I'm going to make a couple play mistakes. First of all, I start my turn by activating Rhoda. This is an autopilot move that I do because I always activate Rhoda first. I'd rather that get Ash than my Hero Lives. But I have a Hero Lives in my hand, so I should have activated the Hero Lives, let my opponent Ash that if he has it. Then I have my second Hero Lives that won't be dead, and I also have my Rhoda. So right there, as you see, he's gonna Ash my Rhoda, and now I'm gonna Hero Lives. I'm gonna bring out Stratos, try to get combo going, but no, I get Imperm. So as you can see, huge play mistake. My turn is gonna end on absolutely nothing because I should have opened up with a Hero Lives instead of Rhoda first. So just something to be careful of as a duelist overall. If you've been playing, for a while doing duels, you kind of hit that autopilot mode. I messed up saying that twice, but yeah, just don't let yourself get caught up in that, because then you end up with boards that have Stratos and Droplet. So going to my opponent's turn, he's gonna go ahead and summon Zoodiac Ram. Y'all know that I have the Droplet set, and I immediately turn my toggle on off because activating Forbidden Droplet against anything that he's about to bring out or do does absolutely nothing, because the thing, I have Stratos in defense mode, so no matter what Zoodiac monster he brings out, it can still attack into my Stratos and make Zeus, and I've just wasted, you know, a droplet on a Borbo. So I immediately cut my toggle off so that he doesn't know that I have something that's activatable against his Zoodiac stuff. So, you know, he's going to go ahead and go Borbo. Like I said, even if I did droplet it and he can't attack directly, my Stratos in defense mode, even with 200 attack, he can just 0 attack. He could just ram into my Stratos. And I'm going to leave my toggle off this whole time because I'm just sure that he's going into Zeus, and I don't want my opponent to know that I have something that's activatable. So do remember that using your toggle button, switching from off on auto, it does make a difference in this game. So take advantage of those things in this game, because, you know, that's what they're there for. Coming to my turn now, I make sure to cut my toggle back on. I'm going to go ahead and activate this A Hero Lives. He's going to go max C, and immediately I start calculating in my mind how many summons I need to do in order to kill my opponent. So I'm going to go ahead and go Stratos here. Instead of adding Ferris, because I have Plasma in hand, I'm just going to go ahead and add Vion and immediately try to make Sunrise with Vion's effect. I'm going to go ahead and send Shadow Mist to add our boy Graceful Charity, Vion effect to go ahead and search for our Poly, and I'm going to go ahead and activate Poly. And my opponent makes a very good play. He's going to go ahead and activate Zeus effect, because at this point he knows that I have the elemental hero Graceful Charity in my hand, and I have 2 heroes on board, and if I don't have another hero in my hand, then this Poly is not going through. So, you know, he goes ahead and activates that Zeus effect to try to wipe my other 2 heroes off the board. But, you know, like I said, we cut that toggle back on. He doesn't know that we have the droplet. So on Zeus effect, we're going to go ahead and chain that droplet. And one thing also to be careful here of is Zeus effect is not once per turn. It's not once per chain. So if I do send Polymerization, even though it's free, he can just chain that Zeus effect a second time, and I would end up probably losing the game. So I send the Destiny Hero Plasma instead. Besides, we don't need it. And just remember that. Keep track of the materials on him. I thought he was going to be a 6 material Zeus, but he only ended up being 4. But I still got to send that Plasma in order for him not to chain that effect again. So now we negate the Zeus. We're going to go ahead and bring out the Sunrise. You're going to go ahead and start hearing the life points, because Sunrise has hit the field now, and this game is over. We're going to try to get the draw. We already got the Miracle Fusion. He's got the Skullmeister to stop our fuss from getting our Graceful Charity on, but it doesn't make any difference. We're going to go ahead and activate the Miracle Fusion, and with 3 different attributes on board, the Stratos, Sunrise, and Ab-Zero, Big Chill, we know that that is game. We're going to attack with Stratos, activate Sunrise effect to destroy the Zeus, hit in for 24, 31, and 31 to win this game. So use your toggle button. Watch out for blinkies. Use all these things in Master Duel to be a better hero player and win duels you probably should not have won. Appreciate you for staying a while and listening, and I appreciate all the comments, all y'all letting me know that this is helping y'all out there, because I'm glad to be able to help y'all. You know, hopefully pretty soon here I want people to be able to send me replays so I can go over them and talk to them about maybe what I would have done in that situation. That'll probably come up like sometime after National, so y'all be looking out for that, and I'll catch y'all next time.